Did you know that checking your jury duty status in Harris County could literally be just a click away? Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're going to master the quick, really painless process of handling your Harris County jury duty summons entirely online. Whether you're a total beginner to the whole civic process or a seasoned juror, we're going to make this incredibly easy for you.
So let's just be honest for a second. We all know that sudden mix of dread and confusion that kind of washes over you when you open the mailbox and see that official summons. Your mind probably immediately jumps to rearranged schedules, sitting in downtown traffic, and endless waiting. But what if I told you that figuring out exactly where you stand, and possibly even finding out you don't need to go in at all, can be done digitally in just a few minutes? Okay, let's dive right into this and take all the stress out of the equation.
Here is our roadmap for today. Number 1, why jury duty matters. Number 2, preparing for your search. Number 3, our step-by-step online guide. 4, troubleshooting and alternative methods. 5, pro tips for jurors. And finally 6, final thoughts and our disclaimer.
Section 1. Why jury duty matters. The civic privilege. Before we actually get into the how, let's quickly reframe the why. You know, it's really easy to view a summons as just another bureaucratic annoyance, but it's actually a vital constitutional privilege that protects our fundamental civil liberties. Both the U.S. and Texas constitutions guarantee the right to a trial by an impartial jury. But here's the thing. Historically, Harris County has struggled with a very low juror turnout, usually hovering right around 20%. Now, why does that matter? Well, low turnout makes it incredibly difficult for courts to form juries that genuinely reflect the diverse communities of the region. By simply logging on and participating, you are directly contributing to a fairer justice system. Former U.S. Supreme Court Chief Justice Earl Warren once noted that the men and women who serve on juries have demonstrated a standard of fairness and excellence throughout our history. It's such a powerful reminder of the dignified, foundational importance of stepping up for your community. Like he said, it really is a wellspring of inspiration. Section 2. Preparing for your search. Gathering your tools. All right, let's move on to the practical steps. Before you even open up a web browser, you need to gather a few specific items. Doing this prep work ensures you won't get stuck or timed out later in the process. When you look at your official Harris County jury summons, notice the top right section. You'll see a unique HC number or a juror ID right there. This specific identifying information is literally your golden ticket for the digital portals. Without it or an alternative ID, you just can't verify your status.
So here's your quick checklist. First, you need your official jury summons if you still have it. You also need that 10-digit HC number or juror ID we just talked about. If you happen to misplace the summons, no worries. Just grab your Texas driver's license or state ID, because the system can often use that along with your last name as an alternative. And of course, you're going to need a stable internet connection. Having this personal info on hand is absolutely necessary to authenticate your identity across the different county and municipal databases. Section 3. Step-by-step online guide, navigating the portals. Now this is where we demystify the multi-jurisdictional web of Harris County. It can totally seem confusing at first, but by breaking the online verification process into a logical journey, you'll see exactly how it works. There are 2 crucial phases to this digital process. Phase 1 is portal selection. You must identify the correct court system that actually issued your summons. Is it the county, the city, or federal? Phase 2 is credential authentication. This is where you enter your specific IDs to log in safely. You're also likely going to have to pass a quick security gateway, like an audio-visual capture test, which really just secures the portal against automated bots. Okay, the absolutely crucial point here is that you have to use the right portal, because these databases do not share credentials with each other. If you're called for Harris County District or County Courts, you'll head over to hcdistrictclerk.com/jury, using your HC number or Texas ID. Now, if you get a postcard for the City of Houston Municipal Courts, you must use their specific Tyler Technologies portal with your juror ID. And if you're called for federal service in the Southern District, you go to txs.uscourts.gov with your 9-digit participant number. Using the wrong portal essentially guarantees a login failure, so definitely double-check your paperwork. Section 4. Troubleshooting and alternative methods when tech fails. We all know technology isn't perfect, right? System outages happen, or maybe you just can't get your password to work. While online verification is amazing, mostly because it's available 24/7 and allows you to reprint a lost summons directly from the website, phone verification is a vital lifeline. For instance, if you lose a City of Houston municipal summons, you can't just log in with your driver's license. You actually have to call their municipal hotline at 713-247-8777 during normal business hours to retrieve your juror ID. For the district courts, if you get locked out online, they do have a dedicated IT help desk at 832-927-5815.
Now, you might be wondering, why go through all this trouble just to check your status? Well, I absolutely love this quote we found from Reddit user Jesse Taylor discussing canceled jury service in Houston. They said, a lot better than going to the courthouse, sitting on your butt on a hard bench for a few hours, and then they settle the case. Happened to me twice. This brilliantly illustrates exactly why checking your status online the night before is absolutely critical. The courts settle cases constantly, and simply checking your status could save you a completely wasted trip downtown.
Section 5. Pro Tips for Jurors, Maximizing Your Experience. So what happens if you verify your status and you find out that, yep, you do indeed have to report to the courthouse? Let's talk about compensation. You might already know that jurors receive a minimum of $20 for the first day or even a fraction of the first day that they serve. But what's really great is that if you are selected and serve past that first day, your compensation jumps up to a minimum of $58 for every single day after that. You also get options to donate that pay to local charities if you choose to, which is a nice touch. All right, here are your rapid-fire insider tips. First, courthouses get noticeably cold, so definitely bring a light sweater or a jacket. Second, there's going to be some waiting. Bring a good book, and since there is free Wi-Fi in the assembly rooms, you can totally bring a laptop. Also, eat a solid breakfast and bring snacks, since lunch breaks can be a bit unpredictable. Third, and this is absolutely crucial, beware of scammers. The district clerk's office and the sheriff's office will literally never call you demanding money or threatening penalties for missed jury duty. If you get a call like that, just hang up. No questions asked. Finally, as we mentioned earlier, set a phone reminder to check your status online the night before. Section 6. Final thoughts and disclaimer. Wrapping up. We've covered a ton of ground today, from finding the right portal to knowing exactly what to pack in your bag. Checking your status online really empowers you to handle your civic duty efficiently. But of course, we do have to do a bit of mandatory legal housekeeping. Please remember that court information, procedures, and specific portal URLs can and do change over time. This explainer is designed to be a comprehensive guide, but you must always verify details with official Harris County resources. And ultimately, you must follow the specific legal instructions of the judge or whatever is explicitly printed on your official summons. So, I want to leave you with this final thought. Now that you know exactly how easy the online steps are, how do you plan to prepare for your civic duty? Please don't let a simple piece of mail cause you unnecessary stress. Use the digital tools that are available. Share this explainer with your neighbors who might be a little confused by the process, and proudly embrace your constitutional role. Thanks so much for joining me on this deep dive, and I will see you on the next explainer.